Island or plan to go to Penang Island? Anyone? Okay, this vernacular train you will see in Penang Island or Penang Hill. This is the first generation of the train, vernacular train. We have the current train is third generation. That means third train. In between there is a second generation which is they kept in Penang Island too. But why I stop you and explain about the vernacular train? In Southeast Asia, only Malaysia have a vernacular train, not other countries. If you go to other country, you won't see this vernacular train. If you have a plan to go to Penang Island, please visit Penang Hill. Then you will have an opportunity to get into the vernacular train. Alright? Malaysia involved in the automobile industry in 1982. The first model car, 1985, they released in 1985. This is the one. This is the Proton Saga, they call it. They have two type of cars, I mean CC, 1.3 and 1.5, 1300 and 1500 cc. So those days we only depend on the car from Japan. But when we start manufacture our own car, so it is benefit our country too. So once we success in the automobile, we have a more confidence to involve in the industrial. So today, our first revenue of Malaysia, it is from semiconductor, electronics. Those days in 1980s, we are only depend on the agriculture. So this is the first trial of our country, give us a lot of confidence, then we produce and come up with this kind of car. This is the first model. The next one, after 10 years, they come up with a new model. But we have a lot of models, we already successful. I can say we success in automobile industry almost 35 years. Today in Malaysia, we have two models. One is Proton Saga, another one will be Pro Dua Beza. If you are regularly using a Grab car in Malaysia, 99% of drivers are using a Pro Dua car because it's very safe. In terms of fuel, it is very safe. Alright, so you can go and click a photo. Back to the coach by 9:55. Yeah. Don't have any special pass to go into the palace. We're only going to spend about 20 minutes. And horse can bite you. Okay? Ready? Yeah, it's happened. Okay? So please don't go close to the horse. 2 steps in front. Change the horse guard. Every 1 month, they will change the entire group. Battalion. They will come from different battalion in Malaysia. Right? The procedure exactly like in Buckingham Palace. Right? Later, before you back to the coach, there is a very clean toilet. I will say it's a royal toilet. Right? After this, there is no toilet. Don't look for toilet until Twin Tower. Yeah? So those who want to go to toilet, you can use the toilet. Aduh, hari ni cruise banyak lah bang. Cruise. Ya, tu ujung ada satu parking abang. kan.
Yalah.
Aduhai.
Sayang ni istana kan. Ini yang susah. Nah ini okey lah. Situ saja. Sekarang kat sini tak bagi hutan lagi. Baru boleh.
Apa sahaja banyak kedekut nak pergi kita juga. Di mana pergi Maria ni?
Ha? Jogging.
Jogging kan?
Bas tak banyak pula. Masuk.
Tak apa.
Tak pakai depan dulu ah.
Boleh.
Baik turun dulu.
Turun
Kita pakai dulu itu nanti.
Boleh lah. Bang, macam ni 20 minutes we need to do a pause. So this is a national emblem of Malaysia. I would say this is the latest, which they created in 1965. After 1965, we don't have any new emblem, because you will be confused when you saw this emblem, and once you are inside, there is another monument. You will see different type of emblem. That was created in 1963. This one was created in 1965, right? So there is star representative for the 13 state. 13 state plus 1 federal territory, right? So in Malaysia, 9 royal family are all Muslims. The Christian is represented for the 9 Muslims. And we have 9 sultan, 13 state. Out of 13 states, only 9 sultan. 1, 2, 3, 4. They call as a federal state. Federal state, that means earlier in 1885, when British called 9 sultans sit together for the discussion, but 5 sultans doesn't agree with the British law. Only 4 agree with the British law. So they become a part of British. The rest of the 5 of them is not agree on federal state. Federal state is those are agree with the British law. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 representative for the 5 state and federal state. So happened later, after 10-15 years, they saw some improvement, some development with the British under British state. So one by one, they start coming in, join with the British. The last state who joined with the British from state of Johor, our current king, grandpa, in 1948, last Sultan joined with the British. Then only in between there is a Japanese occupation 1941 to 1945. So after, if you are going to Malacca, Malacca is a historical state where the guide will explain to you about Malacca, the founder of the Malacca, Portuguese, Dutch and British. All the 3 colonials was in Malacca, started from Malacca. Alright? This is a Penang Island, which is located about 350 kilometers from Kuala Lumpur, north part of Malaysia. Many of them, they don't know that we have the longest bridge in Southeast Asia. I'm not talking about Europe. Southeast Asia, which is across the sea to main island. First bridge, 13 kilometers, was complete in 1985. In 2016, We have another one more bridge where from main island, now we are the main island to Penang Island, 26 kilometers crossing this. So many of them they go there. So this morning I was talking about the first national car. This emblem was created after Malaya became Malaysia. That's why you have a Sabah, Sarawak and Singapore emblem was here. But unfortunately, Singapore only lasts with Malaysia for 23 months. Then he left. 9 August 1965, they are independent. 8 August 1965, they out from Malaysia. So, to avoid to design new emblem, they put it our national flower here. National flower. Hibiscus is a national flower. National flower have a 5 rhythm, and Muslim people they have a 5 principle or 5 pillar they have to follow as a Muslim, right? 5 time prayers, zakat, yeah, helping pay money for the old folk of like income tax, something like that, and believe in one God. Go to Hajj as one time in your life. 10% of the land in Malaysia is covered by forest. Right? Today only 200 tigers still alive. Malaysian tiger, not in Bangalore tiger. So our tiger is quite small, right? Malaysian tiger, and we have more than 2,000 elephant in Malaysia. 2,000. So bersekutu bertambah mutu is a unity our strength. Unity our strength. Okay. So this is the first monument. This is the monument which is built by British. 1914-18 is a World War I. 39-45 there is a Japanese occupation in between. 48 to 60 after Japanese occupation. 1948 there is a emergency in Malaysia. That means Malaysian people against the British. So happened in between 1955 they make a decision to have an election which is introduced by British to select whether local people want British to be here or our local people to be a leader. So end of the day they choose our local leader. He is the first Prime Minister of Malaysia, Tunku Abdul Rahman Rajputra. He is the first Prime Minister. 1955 first election, 1957 independent of Malaysia, right? You can walk behind, you can click a photo, there is a monument behind there, then back to the coach. By 11 o'clock, back to the coach, yeah?
One second. Take second.
A field, a cricket field, then followed by Independence Square. There is a flagpole, tallest flagpole, and Klep Di Raja Selangor, which is I showed to you when we are coming on the other way.
Kami kena dikata mereka kena makan bahan. Nanti nak ketua. Diam nak kau. Kami kena momen kau. Sama ni kau punai lu alat.
When I do this song, we're making this door.